Hello and welcome to the 3
Eagle
Xperience.
My name is Brandon BLT Gunder at Brandon Gunder on Twitter.
I'm Steve Schrenkel at the Real Schrenkel on Twitter.
I'm Isaac Payne at the Real No Knees on Twitter.
And make sure to follow us on YouTube, SoundCloud, Google Play Store, and maybe iTunes if they put us on there. So
yes, we keep on expanding. We're now on.
We're taking over.
That's right. We're gonna take over the world.
And this is free to download on Google Play, iTunes. I'm sure it'll be free to download. So make sure to hit like and subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter at 3Xperience, and make sure to follow us on other stuff like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and
You should probably tell them your Instagram. I mean, they don't know.
Yeah, they don't know our
Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah, mine is Gunder Thunder 11. Don't ask me why I came up with that. I don't know. I just, yeah.
If you're ever so interested in following my Instagram, in which I really don't post anything on anymore, I really just don't keep up with Instagram. It's literally Steve Schrenkel. Just Steve Schrenkel. That's it.
I don't even remember my Instagram. I don't even use it, so.
But that's not important. The important things are, the 3 Eagle Experience's Twitter page, YouTube page, SoundCloud, and our Twitter page is at 3Xperience. So do it and follow it.
All right, guys. First week back at school at Ashland University, where we are more in debt, and more in debt. How was everybody's first week of classes?
I guess for me, first week of classes, we're all right. I mean, I feel a lot more tired than I did before I went back. So,
boy, it is winter in Ashland.
I know it's only been the first week, but I don't know, man. Something about coming back just felt like a truck hit me.
I agree. I just didn't want to come back down here.
Yeah. What about you, Brandon? How was your first week?
Yeah, I haven't gotten sick yet, so that's a plus.
That's a plus. Yeah, I haven't gotten sick.
Vitamin C.
Yeah. How are your classes going?
A lot of JDM, a couple of JDM classes. Then I had psych and then art, which I need for my aesthetics requirements for our majors and minors. Yeah, no, it's just...
I mean, I'm sure your favorite classes are the ones. I mean, I got a bunch of JDM classes. They're all JDM classes. Brandon and I are in a couple JDM classes together. I'm sure those are your favorite ones,
obviously,
right?
Mr. Schrenkel makes everything good. Brings the party out.
I bring the party out?
We bring the party out.
We bring the party out. That's what we're here to do. Bring the party. What about you, Mr. No Knees?
My classes are fine. Mine are all like sports classes. So,
yeah.
I'm learning about sports ethics, and as we all know, there are no ethics in sports.
Yeah, no, especially for Bill Belichick. He has.
He wins.
He wins. Yeah, and that's all that matters.
As long as you win, it don't matter what you do. You win.
Especially if you get caught, then you're kind of
right. Well, I mean, just don't get caught.
Don't get caught.
It's as simple as that.
Don't get caught.
It's simple.
It's a simple thing to follow in life. Just don't get caught. But are there any classes that you gentlemen have that you think are going to be kind of difficult, or do they all seem pretty easy?
Mine
what
are
do you think?
Easy.
Pretty easy.
All sports.
Yeah, mine are good. Art should be fine. It's a basic level. Psych 101 be easy. And then a couple with you.
Yeah,
those
should be pretty easy.
Going hopefully maybe to Fox 8 to visit.
Yeah, take a field trip
to the studio and down. I've never been to Cleveland. See Cleveland for the first time.
Yeah, that's right. You've never been to Cleveland.
I have not.
And how long have you been up here by Ashland?
I've lived here. Let's see. I moved here in 2001, December of 01. So was it 18 years I've been here?
And how have you never found your way to Cleveland?
I've been to Columbus many times, partly due to my mom's health reasons. It's one of the best heart hospitals in the U.S. is in Columbus, Grant Hospital. So she's been there multiple times. But I've also seen Ohio State baseball. I haven't been to the SHU yet or to Ohio State's main campus, but I've been to the Ohio State baseball stadium back in 06 or so. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, I never made it to Cleveland yet.
Well, yeah, you're going to have to make your way on down there. Go check out downtown Cleveland. Lots of fun things there. Pretty sure Tribe Fest is going on this weekend. Donut
Yeah,
Fest
we
is
Yesterday.
yeah, Donut Fest is coming up pretty soon here. I think I believe it's in February. A bunch of donut vendors are going to
Only
be
in
there.
Cleveland where you have a thing called
I mean,
Donut Fest.
I find nothing wrong with Donut
I don't
Fest.
find I don't.
Sounds
either.
like a banging time to me.
It does.
Yeah, or you can go watch an Indians game as they lose all their players. Go watch a Cavs game.
Well, we haven't lost. I mean, we're keeping
We've lost
Kluber
all
and
our.
Bauer.
Yeah, we've lost all our.
We've pretty much lost all our good
Lindor
players.
Lindor signed arbitration deal.
You can go watch the Cavs continue to tank for Zion.
Well, I don't know if it's called tanking. We just suck. So
No. It's called tanking.
are we tanking? I don't know if
It's
that's
tanking,
called
trust
tanking.
me.
I'm
It's
pretty
not
sure
really
we're
tanking
tanking.
if you suck. If you suck, you're bad. If you're tanking like the Sixers did, where they kept trading all their good players so they can get Embiid or Simmons and stuff like that. So I don't know. We're just trade Kevin.
But yeah,
wrong.
we'll get on to that. What's do you guys have a favorite class you think that you're gonna have? I know it's only been the first week, but you can kind of judge from the first week of classes whether you're gonna have like a favorite one.
Sports ethics.
Sports ethics,
Just because I want to see how this goes.
Yeah.
To see how we should be ethical in sports.
Oh, there you go. What about you, Brandon?
Probably with you, a couple with you. Those would be making some packages, and especially the one with Dave.
Video aesthetics too.
Yeah, should be good. Partner up with a couple, making some PSAs, promos. I know you want to do one for AU Live.
Yes, we need one.
Yeah, you want to shout out AU Live?
Yeah, sure. I'll give a shout out. Involved heavily with AU Live and the production of that. I'm a news editor of AU Live, our online website of the Collegian. So I'd like to give a shout out to AU Live. You should go on and check out all the great stories that our reporters have to write about Ashland University and just Ashland in general. But yeah, back to school. First week seems fun. For me, like you said, I think broadcast reporting is going to be a lot of fun. I'm just going around and making different news stories. And then also, because I kind of like doing this radio type stuff now, basic audio as well. So I think that'll be a lot of fun too. Just learning the ins and outs of just how to mess with audio. All right, enough about back to school here. I think we're big sports fans here, big NFL fans. I think we need to talk a little bit about the NFL playoffs and how that's going on.
Yeah, the Colts are trash. They lost to the Kansas City.
The Cowboys are absolute trash. I thought it'd be fitting for me to say that because I absolutely hate the Cowboys.
I know they were
losing
they were
to,
really bad yesterday.
Yeah, the Los Angeles Rams.
You see T.O. Terrell Owens.
he
Oh, yeah,
for,
to
Jared's
Fired,
job.
yeah.
Didn't he tweet that at
Jerry
Jerry
Jones?
Jones? Yeah. Oh,
I don't see them firing him.
No, I don't see him firing him either. I mean, Jerry Jones is a senile owner, kind of like
Jimmy Haslam.
Jimmy Haslam a little bit, yeah. But I don't see that happening. But yeah, that's what's going on around the league right now. Saints and Eagles are coming up here later today.
We already know what's happening with the Patriots and
Yeah, it's
Chargers.
35-7, I think, at half or something like that.
Yeah, unless something drastically happens between now and when this podcast goes up, this episode goes up, I'm pretty sure the Patriots
it's
are
38-7 now.
38-7.
Yeah, it's pretty much a guarantee that the Patriots are going to win that game. So yeah, Patriots advance. I'm just going to say it right here, and then
That's how I feel about the Patriots going.
I think everybody does.
I don't want the
Yeah.
Patriots to go. I wanted the
I mean,
Chargers.
I don't know about you guys, but I really just wanted to see Phillip Rivers just make it to a Super Bowl.
I
And
just didn't want to see the Patriots. They're probably going to the Super Bowl. Probably.
it's like Alabama, man. Like they've been at too many championship.
I don't know, Alabama's
matches.
worse is because they're in the title game every year.
Right.
Well, at least this year they got destroyed by a true freshman quarterback.
Yeah, but even that's getting kind of tired. I mean, Alabama and Clemson, that's happened a couple of years now.
Yeah.
There are other good teams in college football, though, besides them two.
Well, maybe if committee wasn't such trash.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
had
are
like an
trash.
expanded
and expanded playoffs. Yeah, I mean, I know we were kind of talking about NFL, but I mean, what do you guys think about an expanded playoffs? I mean, obviously they're not going to do it, but do you think they should do it?
I think
If
it should
they-
be 8 teams.
Think it should be 8 teams?
Yeah,
What about you?
I agree. There's too many good teams in the top 10 at the end of the year to not make it 8. It makes the playoffs more interesting, except like you have 4 teams. It's like there are other good teams outside of the top 4 that deserve to make it in. And people,
UCF.
yeah,
UCF, yeah, definitely.
they got lost to LSU.
Yeah, but still, they're still
good.
a good football team.
Yeah,
Ohio State.
I don't know if we deserve to be in the playoffs.
You don't think so?
I still think conference champion should get in.
Yeah,
So when
conference
they-
champions should get in.
Yeah,
I do
every
agree with
conference
that.
champion should get in, and then add your rest of your teams from
Yeah.
there.
Have the 5 Power 5 teams. Well, you have the Power 5 schools, the champions get in, but let's say one of the schools are not very good, and like they're like ranked 16, and like the Pac-12, if they get in like 16, you don't want them to jump all the way up into the top 8. But I do believe like eight good teams get in. It makes December and January much more interesting than this year, especially since Notre Dame got destroyed by Clemson. Then Alabama, Oklahoma put up a good fight against Alabama, but Alabama is much more talented. So,
Yeah, I do agree with that. But back to the NFL. Rams advancing. Chiefs
Very scary
advancing.
team. Very scary team.
Patriots pretty much advancing. And then Eagles, Saints to be determined. Out of all the teams that so far that have come out, I mean, who do you think's going to go all the way?
I think it's going to be the Patriots and Saints.
You think it's going to be the Patriots and Saints?
Yeah, betting it against Tom Brady never ends well.
Never ends well. So
Just,
you think the Patriots will be able to beat a really hot Chiefs team?
yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Easily.
Easily?
They already beat him once this year.
True.
that was close, wasn't it?
It
was close.
It was
Close.
pretty close.
That was
But-
in Foxborough too. It'll be in Foxborough again.
No, it would be in
It'll be in
Arrowhead.
Arrowhead.
It would be in-
true.
yeah,
But
Arrowhead.
the Patriots, for some reason, in the playoffs, they're just a different team.
I don't know. I think I like the Chiefs coming out of the AFC personally. I like how they're kind of on a hot streak right now, and Mahomes' game. I really like Mahomes' game. I mean, some of the throws he had the other day were absolutely ridiculous. Basically, like no look passes.
Yeah.
So I like going with the new guy. And besides, I'm sick of seeing the Patriots in the Super Bowl,
I
as
am
I'm sure
too,
many
but-
people are.
Yeah.
But I mean, I gotta go. I'll go with the Chiefs, and also because Andy Reid was a okay coach when he was coaching the Philadelphia Eagles. So gotta give a shout out to my man Andy Reid.
Well, didn't you say he ruined your Eagles back in the day? Or no, that was Chip Kelly.
No, Andy Reid did not. Chip
No,
Kelly.
That was
Kelly.
Chip Kelly.
All right,
Chip jelly.
Chip Jelly.
Chip Kelly.
Here goes the rant.
Oh, boy.
I feel a rant coming on.
Chip Kelly. The Dream Team. Chip Kelly and the Dream Team.
Yes.
They had so many good players on offense, defense, you name it. And Chip Kelly with the Dream Team. They were absolutely terrible. It was terrible to watch.
That's how it felt.
It just felt exactly like that. It just, I can't even, I'm having PTSD just thinking about that team. And I can't even begin to describe it. But Chip Kelly, he was a terrible NFL coach. He does not belong anywhere in the NFL.
I'm sorry.
He actually, as a matter of fact, belongs at the bottom of Lake Erie.
Oh,
So that's how I feel
I'm
about
sorry.
Chip Kelly.
I'm sorry.
Well, he did. Didn't he try to run a up-tempo offense with Nick Foles?
Yes, he tried to run a very up-tempo offense with players that
Shouldn't be
doing that.
Yeah.
And who knows, when you do that and the offense doesn't succeed, guess what? Your defense gets very, very tired very quickly. Exactly, bruh. They get tired very quickly and they give up a lot of points. So, yeah, we just forget about the Chip Kelly experiment. It didn't happen in my mind, really.
That's pretty much how it sums up the whole Chip Kelly
But,
experience.
yeah, I think Chiefs AFC, you think Patriots, Isaac. Did you say, Brandon? Who do you think coming out of the AFC?
I want the Chiefs, but it'll probably beat the Patriots. I think Bill will find a way to shut down Pat Mahomes like he did their previous matchup.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah.
And then you said Saints NFC. Now, you know me. I'm going Eagles NFC all the
Saint
way.
Nick Foles is not going
Saint
to do
Nick
it.
Foles,
The Savior.
He's
they're
not
going to
beating the
beat the
Saints.
Saints. They will beat the Saints,
No.
and then they're going to make it all the way to the Super Bowl.
I don't think he'll beat the Saints. It'll be
He won't beat
Saints
the
and
Saints.
Rams in the NFC Championship. That'd be a good title game. I want the I want these Saints. Michael Thomas, Von Bell, Marshawn Lattimore, Marcus Lattimore, Marshawn Lattimore. It's Buckeyes. There's like 6 Buckeyes on the Saints. So and I want Breeze to get to another Super Bowl before he retires. So probably Saints, Pats in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, see, and that's where you're both wrong because,
Oh, really? I'm
Whoa.
sorry.
Whoa.
all right, maybe the Patriots make it to the AFC. Maybe I'll give you that.
Did a rematch of last year?
But
Pats
the
and
Eagles are going all the way. Nick Foles is going to show you who the greatest number 9 truly is.
Is he
With this
9 too?
matchup. He is number 9
Yeah,
too.
Breeze and I'll be battle number 9.
Breeze
yeah.
and Foles, the battle of number 9s. He will show you who's
One's
the
a
better
much
number
better
1.
quarterback than the other one. They both have one Super Bowl. I'll give them that. They both.
Yeah, you're right. Nick Foles
Breeze
is better
has
than
one
Drew
and
Brees.
Foles-
Whoa.
I said they
whoa,
both have
whoa,
one.
You heard it here first.
No.
No.
What about the
No.
years like Nick Foles couldn't do anything and almost left football, huh?
That doesn't matter. I mean,
How
all he
does
needs
that
to
not
do,
matter?
all
How
he
does that
needs to
not
do
matter?
is win Super Bowls. That's all he needs to do.
Has Nick Foles ever won an MVP?
Yes,
Ever-
a Super Bowl MVP actually.
No. MVP of the league.
I think Brees has one. Didn't he win?
Brees
Super Bowl
has
MVP?
Brees he has
He beat
one. I'll
Peyton.
give him that. But Nick Foles will show who the true superior
Well,
number 9 is.
Yeah, an hour or so until that happens.
You'll see. You'll all see.
Oh,
All right, enough about the playoffs. Let's get into because we are based in Ohio. We do love our Cleveland sports as well. Let's get into the Cleveland Browns.
a team that's not in the NFL playoffs.
I mean, they're not in the NFL
No.
playoffs,
No, next
but
year.
they're on the rise.
They're on the rise. I'll give them that.
2 years and they'll be a Super Bowl contender.
Whoa,
If they continue to draft
Whoa.
right.
What
If
do you
they
mean,
draft
whoa?
2 years. That's a
Well,
big
and not
lead.
next year. Next year, usually your playoff year.
Win the playoff
And then the
game.
year after that, that would be 3 drafts under Dorsey, 3 free agencies. You're telling me by then he can't get a Super Bowl winning team?
I'm just saying. I mean, sometimes
You have your quarterback. Just
I know
build
you're
around
a
the quarterback.
quarterback.
You have your quarterback on a rookie deal.
You got to trust the process.
And you have your running back,
You have your running back on a rookie deal. Your pass rusher on a rookie deal. Quarterback on a rookie deal.
your corner.
Your corner's on a rookie deal. Come on, like it's you just build around them.
I think it'll take a little more than 2 years.
I give him
How do you not think 2 years?
I give him a couple for. Yeah, I'll go with a couple years.
Yeah, because you
couple
had
years?
this year,
I'll go
which was
2.
basically like just get your players on there. Next year, playoffs. Year after that, it's time for Super Bowl run.
As long as Dorsey drafts right and gets the right free agent.
he's done pretty good.
He's done
Look what
well.
he did with the
No,
Chiefs, Patrick
right.
Mahomes.
Yeah,
So,
and Travis Kelce.
All right, we're
They got a
assuming
third round pick.
we're assuming here that they're going to continue what they did to do this season.
Yeah.
Baker's going to continue to develop,
If they all stay healthy,
and
knock on wood.
Freddie Kitchens, their most recent hire, is going to be a good head coach in the NFL.
Yeah.
I mean, all
we
he's
don't know
got to do
that.
is basically tell Steve. Well, I'm thinking it's going to be Steve Wilkes as defense coordinator. Whoever it is as defense coordinator, I'm pretty sure it's going to be him.
it'll be Wilkes soon.
Just let him run the defense. Just do what McVay does. He tells his defense coordinator, boom, you run the defense. I'll stay out of your hair. Let me just run on the whole offense. That's all you got to do. That's all Freddie Kitchens has to do.
That's all he has to do.
Have an offensive coordinator help him during the week, during practice and everything. You can call the plays on Sunday. Boom.
All right. I mean, there was some dissenting opinions on the Freddie Kitchens hire from people in the media, like who was it? Colin Cowherd,
Cow turd.
Cowherd, Joy Taylor.
Yeah.
Joy Taylor actually specifically said Brown's going to Brown with the Freddie Kitchens hire. Obviously, meant as an insult to the Browns and their years of misery trying to find a head coach and a franchise quarterback. But yeah,
I don't know what that was.
I don't know what that was all about.
That was a sad air horn.
That was a sad air horn.
Yeah.
Was that supposed to be a sad air horn?
I think so.
It didn't really seem too sad to me, to be
No.
honest.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, what do you have to say to what do you gentlemen have to say to Joy Taylor and Cowturd, as you so elegantly put it?
I mean, they obviously don't know what they're looking at because, I mean, Baker Mayfield is the right quarterback. And, I mean, it's just, I don't understand. Freddie Kitchens did so well. And he's been it's not like he hasn't been in the league. He's been in the league for like 13 years. And he learned under Bruce Arians, who's a very good head coach, who just got hired in Tampa Bay.
Right. What do you think, Brandon?
What do I think?
Yeah, what do you think? I know
That's not
you
the-
kind of like Colin Cowherd's takes sometimes.
He has some points, but when a couple days ago, he talked about the Kitchens hire, he said that Kitchens has never been hired as he's a high school head coach. He's never been a head coach, I don't think, in his life, right?
He's never been a head coach, but that
Right.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean,
don't matter.
It's a big leap going from quarterback's head coach or quarterback's coach. Then he was OC, and now
He
he's
was
a
running
head
backs
coach.
coach.
Running, yeah.
Then he was promoted to OC.
Then he was promoted to OC. But he was quarterbacks, tight ends, running backs, and tight ends coach in Arizona. So he's done all of them.
He knows the
He's been around the league.
He knows the
Yeah.
league. Yeah.
And he was basically, like, he was helping Bruce Arians. Like, they didn't have an offensive coordinator, but he was, like, helping them.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I kind of stand with Isaac. I don't see where people say that's really a bad hire. I think it's probably one of the best choices they could have made out of all their possible
Either him or Greg
choices.
Williams.
Yeah. So I think they made the right choice. I get what you're saying about how he hasn't been a head coach really anywhere, but I think he's been around the league long enough to where he knows what he's doing. And obviously he showed that last year
I
with
mean,
the offense.
what about Vic Fangio from Denver? He's never been a head coach in his life.
Who? Denver?
Yeah, they
The-
hired Vic Fangio.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
And he's never been a head coach. I mean, he's been in the league for like 30 years, but he's never been a head coach.
Going off that point, quick shout out to Matt LaFleur. newest head coach of the Green Bay Packers once, and AU assistant coach back in '07 under current head coach Lee Owen. So big shout out to Matt LaFleur. Hope he succeeds with probably the best quarterback in the National Football League right now, Aaron Rodgers. So see what he can do with that team. Hopefully he can take Aaron to another Super Bowl that Mike McCarthy couldn't.
Yeah, I mean, how about that? Can you imagine that? Like, do you ever think he ever thought he'd be coaching Aaron Rodgers back in 2007, and now here he is?
I'm pretty sure he didn't think that, because before then, I think '06 he was D1. I can't remember where he was. And then '07 he came here for one season, had a record-breaking year with us. I think we went 10-2, made a playoff appearance, scored the most points we've ever scored in a season. And then the following year, he went to the Texans. I think he was like a running backs coach. But yeah, he's been in the league for multiple years. So like Kitchens, he's never been a head coach in the NFL. But yeah, we'll see what he can do with.
And honestly, calling plays is not that hard. It really isn't. I've coached, I've played, and I've coached. Calling plays is not hard. It's calling them in a quick manner. Calling them hoping that your players know what they're doing and they can do it right. Calling plays is not hard. It's just that. You just got to get them quick. It's just, yeah. And
know what offense you want to run. When Hugh Jackson tried to run, I don't know what offense he tried to run with Baker, but it didn't really fit his they
just started trying to run this,
did
old
not
school,
fit him at
quarterback should just drop back and not do anything. Yeah.
Right. And then
you tailor
around your players.
Around your players, that's what you have
RPOs.
to do.
Baker's really good RPOs, run pass options. I think that's what
get him out of the pocket, roll him out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, look where Hugh Jackson's at now.
Yeah.
He got fired twice.
Fired twice.
In,
How about
75 days, twice in 75 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people ragged on him for that.
Well,
son, where'd you find this?
If you look at his overall record and his results, I mean, it's not good.
It's not
good. Surprising. Yeah.
I think they did it, and he was like 6 and 45-1 with the Bengals and the Browns.
Yeah, he didn't have the talent around. I mean, with the Browns, he had Kaiser, a rookie quarterback, who should never have been a starting quarterback yet.
Yeah, but this year he did.
This year
he should have won more than he did.
He should have. Well, his kicker, who's our kicker that missed a bunch of
Gonzalez
missed a bunch of kicks that we should have beat the Saints. We should have beat the Buccaneers early in the season. We tied with the Steelers the first game, which we should have won that because we got a kick blocked at the end of overtime.
I don't care. I don't care what
record.
Players you have. You should never go 0-16 in the NFL.
Any competent coach would never go 0-16.
Right. It doesn't matter what kind of players you have around you.
Yeah. You
got to at least win one, at least by accident.
Yeah,
I mean, come on.
You could win one.
And then with the Bengals, he didn't have a good. Dalton was injured. Green was injured.
Yeah, but he was running with the defense with Marvin Lewis, and that didn't end well.
No. Well, their defense is worse before he got there. They're 32nd in the league, so he didn't have much to work with.
Still.
But so he's not a great coach, but he didn't have much to work with the Browns or the Bengals.
Yeah, well, I think even with not much to work around, I don't think he's getting hired anytime soon.
No,
so.
Yeah, the Bengals.
No, he'll get hired. He'll get hired as a QB's coach.
I'm saying as a QB's coach. I'm saying the head coaching experiment.
It'll be a while before he gets another gig.
I could see him getting another offensive coordinator position.
Yeah, I could see something like that, but I think the head coaching experiment was a absolute failure. Yeah, disaster.
I think there's much more younger, better coaches than him right now. You see with McVay, then who's Arizona Cardinals head coach?
Kingsbury.
Yeah, he's really young too. Came from Texas Tech. I was shocked that we didn't give him an interview for the Browns.
He's not ready to come into the NFL.
Well, that and Baker. Right. Baker and him probably wouldn't mesh because Baker was a quarterback under Kingsbury at Texas Tech. But there's probably some bad blood after Baker transferred from Texas Tech to Oklahoma. So there's probably some resentment there with Baker.
Yeah, you don't want to deal with that. That's what also I like about the Kitchens hire is they have that nice chemistry, him and Kitchens together.
Every baker needs a kitchen.
Every baker needs a kitchen, as they say it.
Kitchens needs a kitchen's cabinet.
Yeah.
That's right. But besides that take from Colin Cowherd and Joy Taylor about Brown's going to run Freddie Kitchens, Cowherd also had something to say about Baker Mayfield. with how he is going to be a hard-to-coach player. Now, what do we think about that?
Oh boy, he is not going to be a hard coach player. Like if you're cool with him, and that's the way Kitchens are, they're so like perfect together. They just like know each other, and it's just such a good relationship that it's not that hard. It's really not. Just get along with them, and just don't. It's not hard. It's like a Tom Brady. It's like a Phillip Rivers. If you get along with them, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah, what do you think, Brandon?
Yeah, I don't think he'll be a hard quarterback to coach. I think Kitchens and him and Baker mesh pretty well.
I mean, Coward's specific worry his specific worry
His antics, wasn't it?
was that, well, no, it's not even that. I mean, obviously he doesn't like his antics, but his specific worry was that, say, if things started to go south, he would throw his coach under the bus like Hugh Jackson did. That was a specific take. But I think it's completely different.
I think it's completely different.
Yeah.
Hugh Jackson, like, the way Hugh Jackson came off to Baker was just, Baker knows if you're you or if you're just playing someone.
Right.
And Hugh was playing some, especially during Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
Because I went back and watched Hard Knocks, and when he said, "Oh, what time do you get in the morning?" It's like that. I think that's where it started.
Yeah.
We're like, you know what time I get in. It doesn't. Why are you asking? You're just doing it because the cameras are here.
I think, yeah, it was that. And then, after Jackson got fired, that tour he went on, just basically bashing the organization.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it just seemed like every press conference after a Browns loss, he would throw the players under the bus. So I think it's completely different. I
went through 2 years of throwing under the bus. It's bad.
Yeah, I think now that he's got a little bit of success, he kind of has that right to throw it back into his face. I like Baker's response to Coward's take. LOL.
LOL.
I think that's the best way to put it. LOL.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you
That's
when we
much
light up the
better.
league. Yeah.
That's much better than some of his other antics. Just put lol. Baker with his antics, can get a little bit over the top, but Colin also said that we got destroyed by the Ravens, which we
didn't.
We did not get destroyed by the Ravens.
We lost by 2 there at
We
the
almost
end.
we almost came back.
That he was wrong, but then I think before that he was saying that he thought before the draft process, he said that he's too good to not fail. Like Baker, he was accurate. He was mostly he was accurate. He knows how to he's won before, so he didn't think he was going to be a bust, which I don't believe he's going to be a bust. But I think Colin was saying he's reached his max. He's reached his potential.
No, that's absolutely ridiculous
Yeah,
to me.
he's not reached his
There is
potential.
no way he's reached his potential already. It's only his first year in the league.
Yeah.
He's got a lot more to do. No, that's a ridiculous take. I mean, I don't blame Coward. It gets the opinions like that get the clicks.
It seems like now, like the
It
national
riles
media-
everybody up.
It
Yeah.
does.
So, I mean, it's smart in that sense, as it gets people to talk.
Yeah.
But, each time something is said, I think we'll have a response to whatever is said back at it.
Yeah. Baker's gonna have a lot of takes like that throughout his career. Yeah. He's a very outspoken guy. It's good at times, but he can take it over the top, which rubs people the wrong way. But as long as he keeps his emotions in check, don't go over the top with celebrations and talking, he'll be all right. What do you got?
Come on, bring it up.
sir.
Bring it up. Isaac, something mouth the words.
What do you got?
There it is.
Wrong? Oh, Donald Trump. Yeah.
Wrong.
Wrong.
He's a good.
He does not.
But he doesn't go. He doesn't. It's not like he get penalties or anything for his emotions.
He doesn't need to
Which
keep
I'm
his
shocked
emotions
he
in
doesn't.
check.
Well,
Why would he get penalties?
I don't know. He
What has he done that deserves a penalty?
in the NFL
Yeah.
he got fined for the.
Okay.
Okay, that's a fine.
Oh,
So
yeah, that's
what?
a fine. He didn't get fouled for it.
No.
If he gets fined, he gets fined. He can pay that. It's
Yeah,
not
he
like
can-
he's getting fouled 15 yards for it.
I said
Well,
it.
that's one thing he's got to work to not get in a crucial situation, not get a taunting penalty, because he'll do it. Like we saw in college with Kansas, he had the grabbing his groin area and saying explicit,
But
Word.
he didn't get fouled for it.
which I'm shocked he didn't.
He was always already on the sideline.
Sideline.
So
Yeah. But
Right.
can't you still get a penalty for that though? If you're on the
not
sideline?
really.
I said it in the first episode, and I will say it again. That Browns team feeds off of his energy.
They
He's
do.
The city
changing the culture.
feeds
The
off-
city feeds off. Baker Mayfield is exactly what Cleveland needed after LeBron left. And
I don't blame him for doing so.
I don't think he needs to keep his emotions in check. I think he needs to keep on bringing that type of energy. And I think as long as he's winning, it shouldn't matter.
Right.
Now, say the team starts to lose, starts to falter. Now I can understand. Maybe keep your emotions in check. But if they keep on winning, keep on producing the W's,
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
tone it down? Why? What's that going to do?
I mean, he's literally. Yep, that's right. He's the GOAT.
That's the kind of energy he brings.
Oh, that was a goat noise?
Yeah, that was a GOAT.
Sounds like somebody screaming.
It's a goat screaming.
It's a
Yeah,
goat.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's how we feel about Baker Mayfield. We just scream for
we're
him.
screaming. That's one thing. Like, people were comparing LeBron and Baker. Like, who should be the... I saw a poll, I think 92.3, The Fan, Cleveland's #1 sports radio show. They put a poll on Twitter, like, if you could take a selfie with one guy, either LeBron James
I did see that.
or Baker Mayfield, it was like 60-some% said Baker. I'm like, LeBron has done so much for the city. Baker has too, but LeBron has done so much more for the city. He's brought us a championship. Baker has not yet. Let's chill on the GOAT comparison to LeBron James. Baker might be good in time. He might bring a Super Bowl ring in time, but right now it's LeBron City.
No, it's Baker City. This is Baker City.
It is now Baker City.
You don't understand.
LeBron had his time here.
Cavs won a championship, and that was great. Everyone loved it in Cleveland. The Browns bring something different out of Cleveland fans. I don't know what it is.
We're a football.
It's a football town.
Yeah.
And, I mean, we celebrated hard for the Cavs.
1.3 million or something like that?
You think 1.3
Oh,
million is
it
a lot?
was-
With Browns
yeah.
around, you're going to
Yeah.
have people all over the world coming
Yes.
here.
Let's make sure we win a playoff game first.
I'm just saying, though.
We'll get there, but yeah.
The Browns bring something else out of
I agree.
Cleveland.
I agree.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I
don't
agree
know
with
what
that
it
too.
is, but you just feel different when it's the Browns.
And I mean, you can't really blame people. Like I said, LeBron's not here. He's in LA.
True, Baker-
why should I want to take a picture with somebody that left us not once but twice? You
And
know,
Baker's, he loves
He loves
City.
he
Cleveland.
loves the city. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, all quarterbacks should, once they're drafted by a team, they should all love their city. I know you guys don't want to hear it, but I know Josh Allen loves Buffalo.
He probably does. I mean,
I mean, he probably does. No, I'm not saying he
Buffalo.
doesn't.
Yeah.
It's just, I think Baker
I don't know, it's
Baker
kind of hard
does
to
fit.
love Buffalo, though, with all the snow and everything.
But he's coming from Wyoming, so.
I mean, I love Buffalo fans. Did you ever see them on Twitter, like jumping through tables and stuff like that?
Yeah,
they're hilarious.
They're awesome.
They're pretty
like,
hardcore.
our fans are pretty good too. Dog pound and stuff.
Oh no, the dog fans, yeah. But I'm just saying, like, you know, Buffalo fans are notorious for jumping
They
through
are
like
flaming tables
and stuff, and that always entertains me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, you know, we got the dog pound, and we've got a very passionate fan base here in Cleveland. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you saw the poll on Twitter. Let's ask ourselves right now: LeBron or Baker? Who would you take a selfie with right now?
Baker.
Baker.
You know
Brandon?
my answer.
It'd be LeBron.
It's LeBron.
You know what? As much as I love what LeBron did with the Cavs,
Baker.
and as much as I love the Cavs, you know, the Cavs are like my team that I love.
Yeah.
I would take a selfie with Baker right now. I would.
It's it would be so much better.
It would be a lot better.
Baker's a good guy, but I wouldn't want a picture with me with him though.
Why?
I'll
He's Baker Mayfield. Like, come on. It's Baker.
There's
freaking
Baker.
Mayfield.
It's Baker Mayfield.
There's one guy. I told Mr. Steve Schrenkel on Friday. Rick Nash, who just retired from the Columbus Blue Jackets. Now, I know you guys don't follow hockey or whatnot, but he's dropping the puck at the Blue Jackets game tonight.
Give us on for how we feel about hockey.
And he's
How do I feel about hockey?
How do you
Keep talking.
Oh, keep talking. You're
he's
good.
he's the reason I started watching hockey. The Blue Jackets back in '09. The greatest player in Blue Jackets history. Leading scorer, I think, besides Cam Atkinson right now. But he's at Nationwide tonight in Columbus, dropping the puck for the Rangers game. He would definitely be the guy I would take the selfie with right now.
Here's how I feel.
Stop it. Get some help.
Yeah.
Get some help.
Get some help.
Get some help, Brendan.
Not
How
too many
about
people like hockey, so.
It's because hockey's like there's nothing going on.
the one thing?
The only thing goes on is like, okay, if there's like a fight or something. But yeah, that's
Hockey's much more than fighting. There is skill and speed.
I
in
didn't say
hockey.
there wasn't skill or speed. I just said it's boring. It's boring to watch.
It's fast paced, like basketball, except you can check somebody in the face.
No.
Not in the face, but you can check somebody in the boards.
Okay,
legally.
yeah, but that happens like it's just.
Yeah,
Have you been
just-
to a hockey
same.
game?
Yes, I have been to a hockey
I've been
game.
in a
Which
hockey game
one?
as well.
I've been to a Monsters
Monsters game?
Monsters,
I've been,
yeah.
like, several Monsters games.
You didn't like it?
I mean, it was good, but I mean, it's not like I don't know. I'd rather be
Just-
there than watch it on TV.
Yeah, just
I mean, you have
doesn't
to
does
be
it
at
for
any
us.
game to.
It's kind of like baseball.
Oh no, you could sit
Baseball
at
and hockey are different things.
no, you could sit at home and enjoy a basketball game.
I didn't say basketball. I said baseball.
No. He said like.
Oh no, I can watch basketball.
Yeah,
at
I can
home.
watch basketball at home.
Basketball and hockey are both fast-paced things.
See, but it might have
They
been
both keep you
because
entertained.
it just might be what you're raised on. Because I was never raised on
True,
hockey.
I know
I
that's
was-
true.
Yeah,
You were
for
raised
the
on
longest
hockey.
time, I didn't know we had a team in Columbus.
Yeah, I didn't know either until like 08, 09. I didn't get into hockey until like when I was in like middle school or something. But yeah, I can see the hockey is like a thing you have to
I see.
enjoy.
Yeah, I don't follow hockey. I know, even though I don't follow hockey, I know a couple things about hockey. Here's what I know:
What's that?
the Columbus Blue Jackets.
Don't.
Oh, they're garbage.
No, we're not.
They absolutely are
We're
because
not.
they have never won
On a playoff series.
a playoff series.
That is true. That's
Didn't
a
they win
fact.
like 26 games last year in a row? Wasn't that last year? Or was it the year before?
That was the Indians.
No.
The Indians won like 23, 24.
No, the Blue, you remember that?
Oh yeah, we
Blue
won like
Jackets
yeah,
won.
Blue
yeah,
Jackets,
you are right.
yeah.
That was like
I don't know if it
3
was
years
26.
No,
but they
it-
won like 20
a
something.
lot.
18. I believe it was like 18 or 19. We were like 3 off from the record.
Let me see here.
I think it was the
Isaac will
Penguins
check
that
it
have
out.
the record. Yeah,
But-
you were right. You're right, but it wasn't that much.
I know that they can't win a playoff series. People were so excited about them last year. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
they're going to the Stanley Cup. It's like
We were up 2-0.
They
on
were
the
even talking on
Capitals.
92.3
Yeah.
about them.
Were they?
Win a-
Really?
Yeah.
win a playoff series
I
first.
know. I know. You're correct. You're right. But we're not trash. We're good. It's just we need to get over that hump of winning a freaking playoff series.
That's the number one thing I know. The second thing I know,
What's-
and just because of this is just my hate for Pittsburgh in general,
Oh, okay. All right. Do it.
is
I hate Pittsburgh too. But yeah,
the Pittsburgh Penguins.
are trash.
They belong in the bottom of Lake
They
Erie.
do. They do.
Yeah, okay,
They
a little
do.
fist bump right there.
I agree.
16-game win streak.
It was yes. It was pretty high, but it wasn't 20 something. Yeah.
I thought it was, but
the only
I would
hockey,
love that if we went 26 in a row.
the only hockey player I really know, Sidney Crosby, bottom of Lake Erie.
Yeah.
Yeah, another fist bump.
Fist bump. I
Yeah.
agree. Yeah.
Just because when I was down and when I was studying meteorology and I was down at Cal U of Pennsylvania, which is about 30 minutes south of Pittsburgh, that's when the Penguins were on their hot streak and they'd won 2 Stanley Cups in a row, and I had to hear about it for 2 years in a row, and I got absolutely sick of it. I was like, I don't give a crap about the Penguins.
Yeah.
Cause the whole town was just like they had like a parade and stuff going on, and I'm like,
other Pittsburgh teams aren't that good. Well, I mean, the Steelers are okay.
the Pirates are
The
garbage.
Pirates are they
nobody cares about the Pirates.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they lost a bunch of their guys. Who else is? I think that's it. They
Yeah.
don't have a basketball team.
I had to put up with that for 2 years, and I'm just there, in 2016. I'm pretty sure they won a Stanley Cup in 2016. I'm just
Yeah.
sitting there with my Cavs championship gear on in 2016, being like, who cares about hockey? Like, I started to see, there were banners just literally just down the street everywhere I saw,
Yeah.
and people were like, oh man, you see the Penguins, and I'm like, I don't care. That's exactly how I thought about them. So those are the 2 things I know about hockey. 1, the Blue Jackets can't win a playoff series,
Yeah.
and 2, the Penguins with Sidney Crosby belong at the bottom of Lake Erie.
Both I agree with.
Well, there we go.
Both
There we go.
are facts. Both are facts.
Both are absolute
Are
facts.
absolute facts. Right now, as of right now.
But yeah, how did we get into hockey?
I don't know how we got into this conversation.
Rick Nash.
Rick
Oh,
Nash.
Rick Nash.
How did you get into Rick Nash?
Oh
Oh, we're talking about the selfie between
selfie
LeBron and
LeBron
Baker.
and
Who you would
Baker.
take you with? You would take you with Rick Nash.
I don't know
Rick
why, but I
Nash.
thought when you said Rick Nash, I thought you meant Steve Nash.
Steve Nash.
I mean, he is Canadian too. So.
Oh.
True. I loved watching Steve Nash back in the day.
Yeah.
Back in the
him
day.
and Amari Stoudemire were a pretty good dynamic duo together,
Yeah.
and they both got old.
Yeah, I mean that's what happens in life. You get old.
You get old,
You
yeah.
and then it's just all downhill from there.
Yeah. Well, we're good right now. We're what 23.
22.
Isaac, how old are you?
Isaac is
I'm 22.
Yeah,
22
we're
as well.
We're good. We're not old. I mean, we are old. but we're not.
No, we're getting old.
we're getting
we
old.
are getting
We're
old,
falling
yeah.
apart.
Yeah, we are falling apart. Alrighty, gentlemen. So we're talking about how we're just falling apart. What about our great weather we have here in Ohio, Mr. Strankle? Since you used to be a weather person.
I used to be, and I am now actually.
Was that air quotes?
That
That was air quotes.
quotes.
I like these air quotes often. I don't know what it means. I'm now I'll air quote this, the official head weather
Chief weather forecaster.
producer, I guess.
Producer.
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 Producer. Slash
That's right.
slash forecaster for WRDL 88.9.
Kid just running to the door.
Yeah, there's
Brandon's
something
distracted by a kid running through the door, but yeah, this
Brandon
weather,
gets distracted by easily.
I do.
he really does.
I do.
So that's why we keep him around.
Yeah.
But yeah, this weather is, I'd say this weather's falling apart. One day it's 50 degrees and sunny or rain. The next day it's a blizzard.
Yeah.
I mean, these-
I asked myself, why do I live here in Ohio?
These past couple days, it's been snowing pretty well, huh?
Yeah, I asked my mom that same question. Why do I live here? Born in California, then we somehow moved here. Yeah, I asked my mom that question. Why do we live here?
What was her answer?
I believe the schools back then in California were not the greatest, so my mom thought me and my sister would get a better education here in Ohio, which I can't blame her. I did get a better education here.
But she chose
Well, my most of my family is from here.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
Like half was here. Then
if we're going strictly off of education, Ashland would not come to mind as
well, it's not bad.
a top educator in Ohio.
I mean, I don't think Ohio would be a top educator. in
No.
the States.
Maybe I have to look up the facts, but I'm not sure how Ohio does in education. But I mean, I have gotten a good education here. I've met some good friends, high school and college. You guys, but there's always that part of me that wonders what would happen if we would have stayed in California. Just like, would I be into surfing? Would I
Surfing. You know what?
I like the stereotype of
I could totally
of
see you as a surfer, bro.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't
surfer,
know.
bro.
Surfer bro.
Surfer, bro.
Surfer bro.
Or no, it's hang
Hang loose.
Hang loose.
Hang loose, bro.
John Cena.
Bro.
Bruh.
Bruh.
I could totally see you as that, but yeah, the weather's falling apart. It's very hard to keep up with as the weather producer for WRDL because I have to update it every couple of hours, and yeah, it constantly changes. Like I remember the one day last week, it was literally sunny. I go outside after class and it's hailing. Yeah. For like 5 minutes,
Yeah,
and then it's done. Back to
that's good.
sunny.
That's why we should have you fired as the radio person for the weather.
Oh,
I mean, I'd
I'd
fire myself. So.
Oh, really? That's good. That's good.
Yeah. Ohio weather is very difficult to keep up with, and that's why I don't study meteorology anymore.
Well, that's the only thing. Like, if you're bad at your job, it's the only job you can keep if you are wrong half the time.
Well, it turns out I was really bad at that job, so I don't know how I landed the job with WRDL, but they said, hey, you have experience, and I'm like, yeah, I guess so.
Not good experience.
Not good experience, but yeah, I have experience.
Wow.
Wow. And so, yeah, they gave it to
Owen
me.
Wilson.
But, yeah, besides the weather, I mean, people getting sick as well from the weather. From hot to cold.
Yeah.
Causing a lot of sickness. The flu's going around.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty popular around this time of the year.
Especially with Ohio, going from 50 to 20 degrees.
Only in Ohio can you get that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really a great... If you haven't been to Ohio...
Don't come here.
Don't come.
Don't come here. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't know what you could really do in Ohio,
No.
especially during the winter months.
Hockey.
No.
No.
But, yeah, any of you gentlemen gotten sick from this weather change?
Well, I know you, Mr. Schrenkel, have a thing in your throat.
That's...
That's
Can you rephrase that?
Yeah, I could. Yeah, you have a nodule or a bump on your inner throat.
Yeah, it feels like my one lip node on the right side almost.
You can see it a little bit.
You can kind of see it a little bit. It's kind of swollen up right
if I
now.
just like,
Yeah, what if we just punch you in the face? Would that help?
would it help? Yeah. What if,
No,
like,
that would probably really, really hurt.
It probably burst.
It probably would. Let's not do that.
Or we could be like our one friend's, when he went to the emergency room, he used to have gallbladder removed.
Yeah,
Alan.
one of our good friends, Alan, we wish him the best of luck this week because, one day he just kind of woke up with a sharp pain in his stomach, and the next thing you know, he's got to have gallbladder surgery to have his gallbladder removed.
Yeah, and when he went to the emergency room doctor was like, well, let's do it right now. And he's like, no, we're good. We're
No.
going to have a surgeon do it.
No.
So, yeah,
I mean, if you want, we can be surgeons and we can take it out for you.
Oh, no, I'm
Right here on the podcast.
I'm good.
Oh.
But, we wish him the best of luck this week, and, I mean, I kind of had the same experience going to the urgent care to see. I wanted to get tested for strep throat to see if I had strep throat. I didn't. And you know what? You know what the answer they gave me was? They have no idea what's wrong with me.
That's always good.
I mean, have you guys, when you've been to either the urgent care or the doctor, I mean, have you had that experience where, like, they just tell you, oh, if it gets worse, just, come back?
I mean, I was puking my guts out, and they're like, oh, you're fine, just take medicine.
And were you fine?
No, not really.
No?
I was just puking my guts out, so I mean, no, I'm
What
not
about you,
fine.
Brandon? Ever have an experience like that?
Not really. I don't get sick too badly. I have the flu every now and then, every winter, but I usually just take like some NyQuil, Dayquil, and stuff.
Oh, NyQuil's my favorite.
It is,
That
'cause you
knocks
could-
you right
yeah.
out.
Yep.
Yeah. But, that was my experience going when I got tested. they're like, oh, since you were sick, it's probably just that. And I'm like, well, I've gotten very sick before, and never has if that's my lip, never has that ever swollen up before like that.
Just don't ask WebMD. WebMD will never get you. Good.
Yeah. I looked at WebMD just because, I like to do that with various things, and yeah, I'm already dead according to WebMD.
Yeah. I have crippling depression.
Is that what you have right now?
That's also true, but
Well, we are in college, so
yeah.
we are.
According to WebMD, I'm already dead. So
good.
don't look at that. Don't look at that. Not a reliable website.
You have like a simple flu, and they'll tell you like, oh, you have like a weird disease or something. Like,
well, I mean, I've had it before where I had it where I put up my foot hurts and you have brain cancer. So I mean, I'm pretty sure it's pretty messed
I
up.
don't think those two things relate.
no,
Yeah.
no.
Then again, I'm not a doctor, so.
I don't think you have to be a doctor to realize that's not how that works.
But yeah, it was great. I came in, they're like, oh, you should be fine. If it gets bigger, starts to swell up more, yeah, go see a doctor immediately.
Even though you were at a doctor.
Yeah. And also, getting swabbed for strep throat is not a fun time. You take a stick and shove it all the way to the back of your throat. And the whole time I'm getting yelled at by the doctor because they're like, well, why can't you keep your mouth open with your, your tongue out? Because you're gagging me with a stick. It's like, I don't just gag myself with a stick every weekend.
Got it. DRE.
Yeah, that's
Dr. Dre.
That was the doctor right there. that's what it. Yeah.
I wouldn't go to that doctor though.
I would.
I totally would.
Oh, yeah.
Probably tell me more useful information than what I found out.
Yeah. Doctor would tell you.
Do we have a conspiracy about doctors? Is that what I'm hearing?
I think that's what I'm hearing.
Is there a conspiracy here?
I think there's a conspiracy
No,
here.
it's just doctors not doing their job.
I mean, doctors get paid a lot of money.
They do get paid a lot of money.
To tell you advice.
To do nothing.
Yeah, to go.
I mean,
go
I
to
just
medicine.
paid a lot of money to just basically be told, yeah, if it gets worse, that's not good. I mean, I could have told myself that.
Yeah.
And to have a stick shoved down my throat. So yeah, 0 out of 10 would recommend. I don't know. That's my conspiracy.
That's your conspiracy?
I don't even think that is a conspiracy, but that's my experience. I mean, do you guys have a conspiracy about doctors?
I feel like they know how to cure a lot of stuff, but they don't, just because they get money from it.
Yeah.
It's my conspiracy.
Yeah.
What you, Brandon?
Well, I know a lot of people don't like going to doctors for that reason. They charge you a bunch of money to tell you simple advice like take medicine, drink orange juice, and just throw up and you'll feel better or something.
See, they didn't even tell me to take medicine or anything. They're just like, yeah, if it gets worse.
Come back and then yeah. They get to. That's why people don't want to go to doctors because.
I just don't like doctors in general.
Yeah, I know.
I don't like hospitals in general.
I don't either. I try not to go.
Something about it bothers me, and I'm not sure. I can't quite put my finger on it.
The death part, all the death in the hospital.
I guess I try not to think
The
about
smell.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they do have that that sterile smell to them.
Oh yeah, that kind of
that kind of bothers me. I don't know. I've just never liked hospitals / doctors' offices.
Yeah.
Just in general.
I don't blame you.
I blame you.
You blame me?
Oh,
Yeah, I blame you.
I would blame
I
me.
blame you.
I blame myself.
Whatever that thing is in your
blame
throat,
myself.
I blame you.
It's my
That's
fault.
your fault.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was great. I was completely fine this week, and then went home for the weekend just to visit the family. And all of a sudden, I'm like, hey, that doesn't feel right.
That doesn't feel right.
And yeah, it's kind of how I found out. But yeah, we'll see what happens with that. I'm sure it's nothing.
It's
just getting
nothing.
over sickness.
You're fine.
We're fine
Nonsense.
here. Nonsense.
Nonsense.
I know. They don't call me just Steve for nothing.
Just Steve. How about the BLT Gunder though?
Yeah. What about the BLT Gunder?
What about me?
Why do you call yourself the BLT?
Why do you call
Gunder?
yourself the BLT?
I don't know. Didn't that start like the first episode?
Yeah, you kind of just said
did.
BLT, but
I
you
said
never.
BLG.
He said BLG, and you're
No,
like,
you
no, you're the
changed it to
BLT.
BLT.
I mean, I like
BLT better
BLT.
than.
Well, I like BLs. I don't like tomatoes on my BLT, so technically it's like a BLM.
Wait.
You're still the
So
BLT.
you'll order a BLT.
I want to order.
But-
I make my own BLT.
Okay, but you call it a BLT,
Yeah,
but yet you don't put tomatoes on.
that is correct.
So you have a
A BLM, bacon, lettuce. I obviously the bread. You put mayonnaise or Miracle Whip or whatever on the bread, toasted, and then you put the bacon on there. Couple strips of bacon. You put lettuce on the top of the bacon. You put the second bread on top of. You smush everything down. You eat the bread. You eat the sandwich. So yeah, I don't like tomatoes.
Wrong.
Now hold on a minute. I don't like tomatoes either. Here,
How do you not like tomatoes? What's wrong with
I
tomatoes?
just don't like
They
tomatoes.
taste-
They
Wait,
just.
don't you eat ketchup?
I look. It's
a
it's
different thing.
different. It's different. Trust me, it's different.
Different.
It's completely different.
Ketchup's amazing. I put ketchup on everything, but I just don't like tomatoes. Like
Yeah.
That makes absolutely
I
no
don't
sense.
like actual tomatoes either on anything. But instead of having just like bread and bacon and lettuce, I just wouldn't eat a BLT. It's
you,
that simple.
you don't eat really.
No, I just wouldn't. I mean, I like bacon. I like lettuce.
Bacon's like that's
But-
American. That's like
Yeah, no, I love bacon.
Yeah.
But no, I don't like. I like ketchup. I don't like tomato. Just
Right.
like, I don't like onions.
I don't like. Yeah.
Oh, you don't like onions?
Not raw onions. I can't unless it's like onion ring, like
Yeah,
just deep,
I like onion
deep fried
rings.
and
Yeah.
it just gets all that taste out. I can't eat raw onions.
Yeah. I'm with you there.
It's just the taste. Just I don't know.
Yeah.
Something about it.
Oh, you people.
I'm guessing you
people,
like onions.
people.
I'm guessing you like onions and
Mr. No
tomatoes.
I do.
Tell us, Mr. No Knees, bringing the pain.
I mean, like, it's just
What are we missing out on?
you are missing out. Like, amazing. Just cut an onion up, put it on a sandwich with some tomatoes.
It's just
Oh, sir, you
it's
don't
got
even
such a
understand.
strong taste to me.
Wrong.
Wrong. Yeah,
Wrong.
Wrong.
Instead of
wrong.
Trump, it's me.
No,
I don't know if
really.
it's that or
I'm
if it's just
sorry.
the texture of both. I don't know. But yeah, don't like onions. Don't like
the
tomatoes.
look of. I like the redness of the tomato. I just when you want to eat something, you
Wait,
look
what?
at it. Like if you want to eat something, you look at it first. If it looks appealing, you'll think of it. You'll eat it. Because like if you don't like the look of the food, you won't eat it.
Oh, okay.
Your eyes are the first thing when you want to eat something. You look at it first. Like the tomato looks good, but when you actually eat one, it's like bland. It doesn't really taste like anything.
Okay,
Hold on.
Okay.
You've never heard that?
I'm processing
You eat with
this.
your eyes.
Processing this.
You eat with your
Processing
eyes
this.
first.
I think I've heard that.
You eat with your eyes first. Like if it looks good, you'll eat it. If it looks good. If it doesn't look good, you're not even gonna touch it. Like horseradish or not? What?
Horseradish.
No. What's the stuff you dip? I can't remember what it's called. You dip.
What do we dip
What
in?
are we
it?
dipping?
Like back in high school, they have like dip. I can't remember what it is. I can't.
We
remember.
had dip back in high school. That doesn't sound right.
What do you have with it? You dip like carrots or something.
What are you doing?
Ranch?
Dipping chewing tobacco?
No, I don't do that. No, that causes gum disease. No.
Are you talking about like ranch dressing?
No,
That's what you dip carrots in,
I
right?
mean,
That's what I
yeah.
dip my carrots
That's what I
in.
dip my carrots in.
What'd you guys have at your high school? Didn't you have? It looks like throw up. It looks like throw up.
I'm trying to figure out what you're describing
Yeah, I
here.
I don't know what it's called. It's like I can't remember what the hell it's called. But the point is that
You dip carrots in it and it looks
no,
like throw up.
it's not carrots. It's something else. It's
What is it?
I can't remember what it's
What do you
called.
dip in it then if it's not carrots?
I don't understand.
I don't. I'll think of it later. But the point is, it looks terrible. It looks like throw up. It's like orange and brown. It looks terrible. I won't
and
even.
brown.
Orange and
I won't
brown.
even try it. It looks terrible.
Orange
What?
and brown.
I'm gonna
Wait,
look it up.
are you talking about combining ketchup and
No.
mayonnaise?
What? No, that sounds good though.
That sounds terrible, but
Ketchup and mayonnaise is underrated.
Yeah.
It's
On-
pretty
it's on a
good.
You've had it
Whopper.
together?
On a
On a-
Whopper.
yeah, like on a burger. Yeah,
Whopper,
it's good.
ketchup and mayonnaise?
Oh yeah, on a burger. Yeah, it's good. Try it.
no, I'm good.
Try
no,
it.
No. No.
Now hold on, this is bothering me over here. I would.
I can't remember what it's called. I'm gonna look it up. I'm trying to Google it right now.
Brandon's
American dip. I don't know how you look this
going
up.
on about. I don't know what he's
American-
gonna Google here.
I don't know
Just
what I'm-
enjoy this.
I would like to call this segment Brandon's high thoughts.
I thought. I thought.
Yeah, Brandon, did you take a couple hits
It's
before
not-
you came
it's
into
not-
here?
It's not no. I'm gonna wait till it's legal. It's not legal in Ohio yet. I'm gonna wait.
I mean, it's not it's
Legal
legal,
in-
but people still do it.
people
Yeah, I
still
know.
do
In
it,
Michigan,
yeah.
up north, it's legal. It's not guacamole. That's green.
Side note:
Guacamole.
do not like guacamole.
Guacamole is awful.
What is this thing called? It's bugging me. I don't know what it's called.
My dad loves guacamole, and it's just wrong.
Is it guacamole or guacamole?
What?
You pronounce the G?
Guacamole.
Guacamole.
Who the hell calls it guacamole?
I
What
call
are
it-
you doing?
I call it guacamole.
You call it
have a problem with
guacamole?
that?
But do you like guacamole?
No.
Oh, okay.
What drugs are you
It's
on?
like ground up.
What
Isn't it like,
drugs are
isn't it
you
like
on?
avocado or something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
don't.
avocados.
I don't like guacamole.
Artichoke.
Which a lot of people would tell me I'm wrong, and I belong at the bottom of Lake Erie.
Bottom
But
of
you
Lake-
know what?
No, they're right.
They're right. I'm still very curious about this. It's brown and orange. Looks
I'm
like throw
picturing
up.
it. It's at Walmart too. It's in like all supermarkets right where the sandwiches are.
Do we have to take a trip to Wally World after
We
this?
might have to.
I think we might have to just to see. This is gonna bother me.
It's bothering me too. I can't remember what it's called though.
It's a dip?
I'm sure our listeners would like as soon as I say it know what it is, but
I don't think they would.
I don't think they would.
it's a I don't know what it's made out of though. I can't remember what it's made out of. Though.
It's brown
We're
and see
going to
if
Wally
we're
World after this.
yeah we're gonna take a trip up the Wally World after this at Ashland. Why
Oh,
not?
I got it.
What
Hummus.
is it?
Hummus? Dude, hummus is amazing.
Hummus?
You don't like hummus?
What are
No.
you on?
I mean, hummus is okay. I
It's
don't
like
really
brown
care for it.
brown and orange. It looks terrible.
They never had that at high school.
Yeah, we had it in high school.
We never had it at high
We
school.
never had it.
I had it at Ashland High School. We did. I
No, it
think.
depends what kind of hummus, because
I didn't really care for hummus.
I love hummus. Hummus is a really great healthy snack. You can have with like pita chips or whatever.
Yeah, I can't. I can't. do
No,
it.
my favorite type of hummus, buffalo hummus, tastes just like
Spicy? Is it like
spicy,
buffalo
just like buffalo chicken spicy type of hummus.
See, I don't really care for. I've had buffalo like hummus. Like to me, it's just not. I don't know.
See,
It's okay.
I love it.
It's-
Have I had hummus?
My dad
before? I
likes
don't know. It
hummus.
just looks weird. It looks like throw up every time I look at it.
Throw up. What?
Well, how
It
can
looks
you
like
how can you
throw
know
up.
if you don't like it or not if you never had it before?
I believe I tried it once, but that was like a while ago. So my palate has probably changed because like your palate changes every like 7 years or something like that. So I mean,
What?
I may. Yeah,
Hey, you never heard
your,
of that?
Your palate
your
changes
taste
every. Your
palate
taste buds.
supposedly changes every 7 years.
So like if you don't,
Stop it. Get some help.
I said supposedly.
I do need help, but that's besides the point.
He does.
We all
I
need
don't
help.
think your I thought your taste palate just involved Mountain Dew, and that's it.
Yeah. It might be.
I'm trying to get myself off of the sugar.
You're not gonna.
Yeah, if you don't know, Brandon
am.
here is a big Mountain Dew fan. I
Yeah.
see him with a bottle literally every day.
I'm drinking more like Mio, the drink mix you put into water. That has caffeine in it. There's caffeine Mios too, so I'm trying to do that more to get some water in me since I don't drink enough water. So my kidneys and stuff are probably like get water.
Wait. You don't drink. How much water do you drink?
Right now I'm doing better. I'm drinking like 1 or 2 bottles, which I mix Mio into. So
Oh, those are rookie numbers. You gotta
those
get your
are- yeah,
numbers
I
up.
drink water like
Do you?
nothing, like no tomorrow.
how,
yeah.
how many bottles do you drink a day?
I have no idea.
I don't keep track,
I
but
don't
it's got to
keep
be
track.
at least like I don't know,
You
4
drink tea all the time.
4 to 5.
Mr.
I've just
Schrenkel?
started drinking tea again.
Oh, have you?
But
Okay.
usually when I just have water in my fridge in my dorm.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh, you have one. I looked in your dorm. What do you have? Oh, you have Propel. That's right.
Propel.
That is water.
It's like
that is water.
flavored water, basically.
Electrolytes and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I drink so much water.
I do regular
so-
water too. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen you like 3 packs of. You have like water scattered around your room last semester.
I'm a changed man, Brandon. It's
Yeah,
2019. My
your
room is
looks
clean
nice.
now.
It looks
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah,
it's
give it
good.
about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Give it about 2 weeks and it'll be
I
different.
actually cleaned my room yesterday. I was
Did
so
you?
proud of myself.
Yeah.
And it's probably gonna last. It's probably gonna last what, 2 weeks?
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
what
every
I'm
couple
saying.
weeks you can clean your room. It's all right.
I mean, you like to keep things clean. I don't know how. I just
Yeah, my sister.
is she like me? She just throw things everywhere.
Yes, she's getting a little better. But my sister and her husband, holy crap, they're so messy. It's insane.
Here comes a rant. I feel it. I feel the
They-
rant
it's
coming.
Triggered.
They leave dishes. They come over our apartment. Me and my mom live in an apartment where you guys picked me up at, and they come over here and they eat in our kitchen. They leave messes at their dishes everywhere. I'm not like
You were ranting about clean.
Clean,
yeah.
Clean.
No, like whoever I end up with, I feel bad for that girl, obviously. But I hope she's not like a slob, because like I can't handle that. Like pick up after yourself, like clean your dishes.
This is a very good way not to meet women.
Well,
So-
some women are good at that, but some are not. Because women, like I think the stereotype is like they're the clean ones. They're supposed to be clean. Men are the pigs who like throw dishes and laundry everywhere. But like I like a clean house.
Oh boy.
Isaac and I don't endorse whatever Brandon just spewed. But what I was about to say was, speaking of women and Brandon, and we all know his plights with women.
Oh, boy. What?
And
What
his,
does that mean?
I was just gonna say, Brandon. Last episode you mentioned you wanted a kid. I was just gonna give another shout out to our single moms out there.
No, That's a complete no. Okay.
Yes.
Single moms imply that the
Yes.
No. Single moms imply that the girl already has a kid.
But I mean, I'm willing to bet a lot of single moms out there are.
I want a kid
they
of my own.
You can have a kid on your own with a single mom. It's called two
I
kids.
want a girl that doesn't have a kid right now. I want to date that girl so we can have time. There's like, if you date a single mom.
What did I get myself into? Go on, Brandon. Go with your rant. I like this.
If you date a single mom, you can't go on. You can go on dates, but you have to have like a babysitter. You have to stay at home with the kid.
I know you said you had to do like terrible things, like you gotta feed it, you gotta clothe it, you gotta actually take care of it. That's terrible.
Pay for it? Gosh.
It takes time and money to do that. Like you can't go on field trips. Like
Field trips?
If you and your girl want to go on like
if you want to go on a field trip.
If you want to go to like New York or something, you can't do that when you have a baby. You can't. What'd you put? What?
Keep going. Keep ranting. No, this is great. Keep ranting. Because you said field trips. You said field
To the
trips.
FBI? We're gonna go on field trip to the FBI?
No. Oh, you know what?
Oh gosh.
You'll what?
Tell you when you're older, Brandon.
I'll tell you when you're older.
Exactly what Isaac.
How old?
Why Isaac played. How old?
How old? 30? 40?
I don't
50?
know. It's
On my deathbed? On your
Probably.
deathbed? On your deathbed? I can't do
but back to your rant here.
You're not my That was a good one. I'll give
That's
you
a good one.
That was a good one.
I do like the FBI open up because Brandon didn't catch it, but
I don't know. You did not catch.
Is that off of something? I don't know.
What?
Where's that
think
off?
about it. You're gonna take her on a field trip. Now think about how that sounds.
All right. No, we're not gonna freaking do that. Stuff her in my trunk. And, like,
You weren't going there.
what? Where were you going?
No, that's not. Oh
Bonnie and Clyde? Bonnie and Clyde?
no,
Bonnie
not
and
Bonnie and Clyde.
What are you talking about? I don't know what we're doing.
You know, I thought we were just gonna talk about weather and being sick. But this has turned out to be probably one of our better segments out of all our episodes.
Isaac is coughing over
dying.
there.
Oh,
Isaac's
God.
dying.
Isaac's gonna die of laughter.
Oh gosh.
Wow.
Holy
Okay,
crap.
back on topic.
Oh,
You were
this will get us
like,
back on topic.
We need to build a wall.
You need to build a wall around Brandon, I'll tell you that much.
we're not doing politics, no.
But anyway,
it's not politics.
Politics.
Clean.
We're not
Let's
getting into politics.
I know, but
let's go back on the topic
Who
here.
cares? It's funny.
You and clean rooms. I don't think you would. I don't think whoever. If I ever ended up with anybody, yeah,
I feel bad.
You're semi-clean. You're
I-
semi.
yeah, but I can let it get really bad.
You can.
But here's the thing: I call it controlled chaos because I know where everything's at.
Exactly. That's how my mom is. I'm like, I know where everything is.
I know
though.
where everything's at though. But then once I clean it up, guess what? I've lost everything.
Exactly.
It's all gone.
That's everything. I hope this girl. I hope she's clean. I hope she
No.
can. I hope she can like
What
clean
is
up,
that supposed to mean?
sir.
That sounds like an insult.
What?
I
Hope she's
hope
clean.
she's clean.
Yeah.
That
As
sounds
in-
really bad.
I know. Let me clarify.
You keep on digging yourself into a bigger and bigger hole, my friend.
She can clean up. I hope she's tidy.
What?
She's tidy.
Tidy.
Watch your profanity.
I really don't know how to respond to you right now, Brandon.
Because Steve is a hopeless romantic. We all know that. Kind of.
No.
No.
No, I just exist.
All your
That's why I'm just Steve.
your music taste, your music kind of, all your metal,
My metal?
your metal.
I'm
bands.
a metalhead. I mean, I take that from my father. My father was into 80s metal,
Yeah.
thrash metal, back when he was younger.
Trash metal.
Trash metal, yeah.
Is that what you said? Trash metal.
No, thrash metal.
Thrash metal. Okay.
Thrash metal. And he just kind of passed it along to me, and I just kind of kicked it up a notch, you know?
Yeah.
It's just what
There's
happens.
there's
He
some good
passed on that
bands.
musical taste to me.
Five Finger Death Punch and Breaking Benjamin.
Yeah, I like Breaking Benjamin. Five Finger Death Punch has a couple good songs.
Yeah.
But,
Some can get too.
it's just, they pass it on to you. I mean, I'm sure you love country, right, Isaac?
Country music. Yes.
Yeah, your dad passed it on to you, I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And you like, what do you like?
I like everything.
That's not an answer.
That's not
I
an
like.
answer.
I mean, I like
Favorite
pop,
genre.
Pop.
Okay, and then I'm
Okay,
sure somebody
that's where
passed
you're
that to
wrong.
you.
Not really. My mom and dad were like oldies music. They were like Beatles and
I mean, those were kind of considered pop back in the day, so
Yeah.
I could kind of see
Yeah.
that.
I mean, I'm into country, EDM,
Well, what kind of
Pop.
country though?
probably more
'Cause-
pop country.
Pop
So
and
new
Some
country.
new
New
country.
country, yeah.
Isaac,
I'm not-
Isaac is going to throw you into the bottom of the
Yeah,
lake, Erie.
I will, because
Old
like
country.
I'm more older country. Like
Yeah.
Alabama was awesome.
What? Oh, Sweet Home Alabama.
No, oh my goodness.
What? What is Alabama?
The
You know
band
Alabama?
Look, I'm not even a country fan, and I know who Alabama is.
You don't know who the band is, Alabama.
No.
Oh God, how do you not know who they
Look
are?
up.
Alabama.
Oh, you know who
Alabama's
Willie
a-
Nelson is, right?
Yes.
Well,
Okay,
everyone knows
he's
who
one of
Willie
them.
He's a
Nelson
country
is.
legend.
Yes. Okay,
Yeah.
Johnny Cash.
Johnny
all
Cash.
that.
Johnny All Black, Mr. All Black,
Yep.
yeah.
Toby Keith, like he's
Alan Jackson.
Alan Jackson, Toby Keith, all of them, like those are the ones I listen to. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll listen to some. My favorite is probably Darius Rucker. He reminds me of
That's
the,
a popular one
Yeah.
for a lot of country fans.
Alright.
Yeah,
He
Darius
reminds me
Rucker.
of the
All
older
right.
Wagon Wheel is like my favorite.
Rock
song.
me, mama, like a wagon wheel.
I don't know. I can't even speak. 'Cause
Alabama. How old is this band? What 80s?
Alabama's
80s? 70s?
70s or 80s.
Really?
Alabama's pretty old, yeah. I can't believe you never heard of them.
I've never heard of
Yeah,
Alabama.
but like it's if you
the state of Alabama.
The state of Alabama.
The state of Alabama.
The state of Alabama.
Actually, the state of Alabama is owned by Nick Saban.
You know, you're not wrong there. Nick Saban is
Alabama?
Alabama's greatest export.
Who? Nick Saban.
Nick Saban, yeah.
Saban.
Yeah, musical tastes. But yeah, I find nothing wrong with my metal music. It's,
No, I don't. I mean, do you like? I don't know.
I mean, besides metal,
oh my goodness.
I do like top pop, and I can
Yeah.
listen to it. I can listen to it all.
88.9
Okay.
WRDL.
Exactly.
Breaking news here.
Oh, we got some breaking news.
Mr. Drew Brees just threw an interception.
Okay.
Yeah.
That game
and,
just started.
The Eagles are driving.
That game just started.
I told
yeah.
you. I told you. When it's all said and done, we're going to see who the greatest number 9 truly is.
All right. The game. It's 4:45.
And he already threw a pick. Drew
He
Brees
already
already
threw a
threw a
pick.
pick.
The
It's
game. Just
What does that
started.
tell you?
There's 14-10 left in the first quarter.
It just started.
What does it tell you?
Yes.
And he already threw a pick.
Foles will probably throw 2.
He's not going to throw 2. He's going to throw 3 touchdowns.
He'll throw probably a couple touchdowns.
Nick
in
Foles has already completed. Let's see. He's completed 1 pass right now.
See?
Ooh.
Hey, that's one pass that Drew Brees doesn't have.
Oh.
All right.
Well,
talk to me in 2 hours or 3
I
hours.
think we're just gonna speed on here. This the Alabama thing got me.
All right.
The Alabama thing
I
got
don't-
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
It
know.
struck you. Brandon's rant got me.
Yeah,
Alabama.
I don't know.
and we're about at an hour.
Yeah, I think we're about at an hour. I mean, we would mention stuff about the Cavs and Indians, but I mean, it's same old, really.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
nothing. There.
Cavs are tanking for Zion. Hashtag tanking
Indians
season.
are just trading people.
Indians are losing everybody. I
Well,
mean,
they're
maybe
keeping
they'll make the
Kluber
play. They'll
and
probably
Bauer.
They'll make the playoffs because
They'll
they'll win
probably
the Central.
get
but
bounced out of the first because the Central's
Exactly.
trash, so they don't really matter.
We'll see. We'll see.
You have hope.
With the Indians,
Yeah.
they still they're keeping their core. They still have Jose. They have Lindor just signed his arbitration.
They've only got Lindor for 3 years.
Yeah, which I don't think we'll be able to pay him. We're gonna have to probably. I love Lindor. I wish we can keep him, but he's gonna want a lot of money, which we probably can't pay him.
Exactly.
The Dolans don't like to. I mean, we had a good high payroll last season, but the attendance was still
Down.
bad. So
Yeah. But
then
Yeah.
Cavs are
Cavs are muff
I'm not
cabbage.
watching until we get Xeon. If we get Xeon, I'm not watching until.
I think you said it best last episode, Brandon. Cavs are muff cabbage.
They are muff cabbage.
They belong in the bottom of
They're
Lake
not.
Erie.
They're not just cabbage. They're muff cabbage.
I think hopefully next episode Brandon will get our reference. Maybe he'll realize by the time I put this
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
listen to it. I don't know. I was too busy.
Anything we're looking forward to?
No, it's just school.
It is just school. It's
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 just
school
school.
season. It's going to be a lot of tests and
Well, not. I mean, for JDM, there's no really tests or anything.
No,
yeah,
it's
JDM's
just
going to be
school.
fine. It's just going to be it's just
Projects and stuff
school.
like that.
School is a mood.
Yeah.
It's a mood.
School is a mood. All right, Mr. BLT, sign us off.
BLT. Y'all know who I am. I am BLT Brandon Gunder at Brandon Gunder on Twitter.
I am Steve Schrenkel, just Steve at The Real Schrenkel on Twitter.
I'm Isaac Payne at The Real No News.
Follow us on Twitter at 3 Xperience. And this has been the 3.
Eagle.
Experience.
See you guys next time.